Dun, 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 dun. All right. Hold on there. Let me just send. Yes, people, come on in. Good night, good night, good night, good night. Just sharing the live here. Just sharing it, sharing it, sharing it. 1 second. All right. Good night, good night, good night, good night, good night, everyone. Good night. Good night. How's everybody doing? So that we find some more people for coming in. My co-host, Mr. TikTok Boss himself, aka my brother, is supposed to be here, but in current gone, instead of the light gone. So I'm away upon the JPS people and fix it up. And then come right in. As you can see, me, I'm a little drink. Yeah, we still a celebrate for the new year because we make it. We made it. We made it into the new year. So, we still a celebrate same way. You know what I mean? A lot of people don't have things to celebrate for the new year. A lot of people didn't make it into the new year. A lot of people have loved ones who did not make it into the new year. So if you made it into the new year, congratulations and welcome to 2026. As I said, still waiting on few folks to get in. One second here. Yes. Greetings, 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 greetings. Yeah, we have Mr. Noel, Mr. TikTok boss in the comment section because he's in the comment section for now. Because as we say, current gone, which part him live, as he does the podcast from Jamaica and the light gone. So now me have to go and run the show right now until incoming, you should be in shortly. But thank goodness a guy like me can run the show solo, So yes, Jerome, you're welcome. You're welcome. So people, me still celebrate same way. Still celebrate for the new year, as we said. We make it into 2026. There's a lot of people who did not make it into 2026. There's a lot of people have loved ones who did not make it into 2026. So we're celebrating. A lot of relationships did not make it into 2026. Speaking of relationship, let me just say something right now. I have a very sad story. I want to share with you guys. I have a friend of mine who is a traveling businessman. And he went on a business trip. And Coming back from the business trip, he decided he wanted to surprise his fiance. This is a true story. True story. And coming from the business trip, he said, you know what? He's gonna surprise his fiance. So he did not call her to pick him up from the airport. He decided to take a Uber and surprise her with some. I think he had some chocolate and some roses. He just wanted the night to be a wonderful romantic night because I think he went on a business deal. He got a business deal. He went on the business trip and he closed the deal. So he came back and wanted to celebrate. Big up yourself, Miss Dell. Honestly, the story kind of tough to talk about because he says he's gonna watch the show tonight, and he gave me permission to talk about this. He gave me permission to talk about this, and I think he's watching the show because he said he's gonna watch the show tonight. On his way back, he reached home, and he saw a car not in the driveway, but right to the side of right to the side of the road. He didn't pay it no mind. He went inside and he saw a size 11 and a half shoes right at the doorway. Remember, his wife has no clue he was coming. His fiance had no clue he was coming back. He came back a little bit early to surprise her. He saw the 11 and a half size shoe in his doorway. And right there, alarms start going off in his head. This is his words, not mine. He then said, he walked through the house. He walked, from the doorway, going to the living room, and he saw a jacket just threw down on the couch. So now more alarms going off. His fiance is nowhere to be found, and whoever else is in his house is nowhere to be found. Again, people, this is a true story, and the person who gave me permission to talk about the story is watching the show right now. He said he went upstairs because he started hearing certain little noises from upstairs. He wasn't too sure what was going on, but he went upstairs, and he went up the stairs. The stairs to go up the stairs is very it's padded, it's carpeted. So when you're walking on the stairs, you're not going to hear anything. He said when he walked in, I went upstairs and opened the room door wasn't closed. He said it was like slightly open, so I pushed the room door, just slightly moved the room door. And this man said he saw his wife doing things that was never done to him. That was his words. This man was about to get married this summer. Wonderful man. And she did this to him. It happened before Christmas. It happened before Christmas. So Christmas was awkward because they had split up and broken up and stuff like that. So, all the family usually come together. Christmas was very awkward for them. So he came into the new year, and honestly, he was contemplating doing something to himself because he was so hurt. But it's a lucky thing he had great family around him, good friends who can talk him through it and say, you know what? Because when a man invests so much everything like this into one person and then something like this happen, it's tough. It's really tough. So I say that to say this to all the people who made it into the new year with the same relationship, with your life intact, with your soul intact. If you have a little drink in your hand, sip it, because trust me, it's tough. It's really tough. So yeah, Jerome, we know you can't take bun. You already said it before, so you can't take bun. We already know Jamaican men cannot take bun, but then get the most bun, but can't take it. We understand that. We know, the man saying walking in a room and seeing wife do some stuff and in some position, and Now somebody asked me, what would I do? The same thing I do. Because from his words, he said he didn't even disturb them. He said he went downstairs, he let them finish. He let them finish. This man has a different type of heart. This man said he let them finish. He went downstairs and he sat in the couch. He turned on the TV. And it's when he turned on the TV, I think the wife upstairs, the fiance upstairs, heard the TV and came downstairs and saw him. And she was, yo, you can't imagine, cause she didn't come downstairs. She didn't dress and then comes downstairs. No. She just throw on a towel, cause she said she heard something and come downstairs in the towel. Saw her fiance sitting right in the couch. She, my goodness, the man said it's like the woman saw a ghost. And then, to make things even more worse, the guy upstairs who was performing realized she was taking too long to come back upstairs. So he decided, you know what? I forgot he's watching. I shouldn't be laughing. My friend, if you're watching, I'm not laughing at you. I'm not laughing at your pain. I'm sorry. I'm just that part is just very, so I'm sorry. If you're watching, I'm not laughing at you, brother. I promise you. But the man upstairs decided to come downstairs butt ass naked. He decided to come downstairs naked looking for the woman to basically say, you know what? We're going to continue this downstairs. He saw the fiance. When he came downstairs, he saw her fiance as well. He was like, no, this man. So imagine two men looking in each other's eyes, but one of them is butt naked and very solid as a rock. Just having a stare off. It's very uncomfortable, very awkward. Trust me, I don't want to laugh. My friend, as I say, if you're watching, I do apologize. I'm not laughing at your pain, brother, but that is quite it's funny. It's funny. But long story short, they broke up and stuff like that. And she's basically, I'm gonna tell you the real. I'm gonna tell you something that you're not gonna believe. She actually said him coming back without telling her, him coming back early, it's his fault that he saw all this. Can you believe this crap? This woman said he didn't tell her he was may I tell you? Listen. As I said, I would have done the same thing. I would have sat down, wait till they finish, and then we sort out what we need to sort out. Because honestly, I'm not fighting no man. Number one. And second, I'm not fighting no naked man. I'm not fighting no naked man where you're sweaty and glistening and something stand up. No, we're not fighting. No. That's not gonna happen. But it was very tough. It was very tough for him. He was very broken because, as I said, this is before Christmas. So imagine all this stuff he planned for Christmas and stuff like that. It never happened because he was very, when I say broken, people, this man was broken. Was broken. But listen, honestly, it's tough. I don't even know what to say when it comes to that, honestly. But brother, if you're watching, I'm really sorry you had to go through that. I'm really sorry. Trust me. Clearly, you didn't pick the right one, and they say karma will get her. Karma will definitely do what karma does. All right. All right. With that being said, let's stay off the negative now. We don't want to talk about any more negative. It's 2026, New Year's. New Year's, people. So let's talk about some New Year's resolution. Let's talk, all the people in the comment section, type in the comment section your New Year's resolution. Let me see what's going on with the New Year's resolution. I will put up your New Year's resolution on the screen. I will talk about it. So my New Year's resolution, what is that? Well, one of them, I had two New Year's resolution. One of them was to be a better person, be a nicer person, just be a better person in life, whether that's to family or friends or to strangers. It doesn't really matter, just to be a good person. That's one of my New Year's resolution. The second one is to get into, not even say get into the gym, but lose some weight. Whether you work out from home and you work out at the gym, you don't want to lose some weight. You don't want to lose some weight. You want to look sexy again. You want to bring sexy back. You understand me? I say, yeah, you don't want too much belly on them something. You want to get rid of them something. You want to bring the sexy back. So one of the second New Year's resolution was to lose some weight. The problem with the losing weight part is this. There's a thing called, as we Jamaican call it, rum cake. You know, the black cake, the rum cake. Now, I'm a big fan of rum cake. And when I try lose weight, I have a rum cake, I say to yourself, so, well, you want to lose weight, which means you know why you eat the rum cake. But the rum cake, I got to sit down there. And listen, rum cake can go for a long time. Listen, a rum cake can last for a year. The amount of rum these people are putting at the rum cake, it's like every year they put more rum in the rum cake. Honestly, but the rum cake there, I want to lose some weight, but somebody have to eat the rum cake. Somebody have to eat the rum cake. And my wife, I can tell me something I eat off the rum cake, and me this time they want to lose weight, right? But somebody have to eat it. She had take her time to eat it, but somebody, listen, the fast I eat off the rum cake, then we can start my goal. But the rum cake has to go. I mean, not throw it away. I promise you that. I not throw it away. It has to go. Gina asked, what size shoe? Boy, Miss Gina is, you know. But yes, see, Nadine, you see this, that can't work. See, no resolution just to be a better me. That's it. That's it. As simple as that. It's just as simple. You know, if you come up every year and I say, new year, new me, stuff like that. We can't stand the people when say there's something, the new year, new me, and all kind of foolishness, and whatever the case is. Just to be a better person, a better version of yourself is just good enough. It's just good enough. And Jerome, the light not fix it. I don't understand how the JPS takes so long to fix the light. You need to come in from the program, but anyways, we'll continue. But yes, Nadine, to be a better person, a better version of yourself is fine enough. It's fine enough. So that's a very good New Year's resolution. But for me, right now, I have a 1 week resolution right now. I have to get rid of that rum cake so I can start workout and get back to sexy. That's what we're depending right now. You understand? So, and also, this is not even a New Year's resolution, but this is like mandatory. So listen. Anybody can find my mother. If Mama Tutu is not listening to the program right now, she needs to come listen to the program right now. Because I have something about to say right now where she can jump and go on the most way when she hear this. So Jerome, find your mother. Babes, pass a piece of paper for me, please. You know, it's like me I preach, me I sweat. Maybe I this. Thank you very much. Nice doing that night. Anyway, all right, people. Me decide someone gonna share a dream I have last night. I'm gonna share this dream, and if Jerome, find mommy, find mommy. So last night, me have a dream. Say me there in one church. It's a very short dream, but me just want to hear this. Me have a dream last night. Say me there in one church, and before me continue, my mother always call me. Well, she not call me, but she thinks that means I eating. She thinks that me not like not know what to do with church or God or whatever the case is. But you know, me leave that right there. So. Me have a dream. Say me there in one church. And me there at the back of the church. Usually when people are sitting on the back of the church, them come for fast. Anybody where you sit on the back of the church, come for fast and chat people. So maybe that's what I was doing. Maybe I was in the back to chat people. Maybe I was in the back to fast. But me at the back of church, I mind my business. All of a sudden, the pastor decided to leave the pulpit, walk all the way to the back of the church, and come to me. And the pastor said to me, young man, I want you to end this service in prayer. I said, excuse me? Pastor said, I want you to end this service with a prayer. I look at the pastor. I said, Pastor, I don't know the prayer. The pastor said, oh, yes, you do. I said, Pastor, I don't know how to pray. I've never prayed. I don't know how it works, what you do, how you start. The pastor said, grab this microphone, close your eyes, and whatever comes to your mouth, just start talking. I said, this man must be crazy. And I'm looking around the church and all the people them looking at me, especially the older women them with the crazy hats, with the different type of hat with them have. All these women looking at me. And I'm like, shoot. I don't know how to pray. But I'm going to give it a try. So I took the microphone because at this point I said, you know what? Why not? So I took the microphone and I said to myself, I'm going to pray. I'm going to attempt to pray. I took the microphone and I started praying. I'm not going to lie to you. The prayer started off really good. But about 30 to 35 seconds in, I started crying. I'm going to say crying, I talk about bawl, tears, crazy tears. Then we realize I'm on my knees. Then I realize all the same old women, all the same old women that want me to chat, and I look on them crazy hats, all them come over me, and everybody I put their hand on me and wipe the cases. And I'm crying. And I'm praying, and all of a sudden, me can't even pray no more because me I cry so much. So them start praying, them start they continue the prayer. And me jump up out of my sleep with a piece of sweat. When I said jump up out of my sleep, me jump up out of my sleep drenched in sweat. I mean, I look around the room fast because I said, what the hell just happened? Now, if my mother hears something like this now, she's gonna say, yes, I gotta do it work. I gotta do it work and all kind of something. I don't know why it is. I just look at this as a dream. But anybody else who have a different opinion, you let me know. You let me know. I just look at it as a dream. But you will let me know what you think. All right. So, with that being said, one of these days, I'm going to find myself in that church. I'm going to go to church. I'm going to go to church. I'm going to try the church thing. I'm going to try the church thing. See it work out in the new year. But it's a trial. So don't hold me to it. I'm going to try a thing and see what work out. All right. So if you have a different opinion or what happened in the dream, you let me know. You let me know. But let me move on to something else real quick. If anybody who's in America, who's in the United States of America, and you're watching this right now, well, before me even move on, sorry people, the people I said some stuff in the comment section here. Let's see what them I say now. All right, now it's Nadine. It's Nadine. So God wants to hear from you. Talk to him. But you talk to God. You see, come on, learn. I really want to learn. How do you talk to God? How do you talk to somebody, and how do you hear back from him? Let me know, because I would love to have that conversation. So maybe God came in my dream last night and he might talk to me, and me need to respond. You understand? But you don't know, sometimes you don't know how to respond because maybe my life need to be saved somehow, or whatever the case is. Maybe there's a calling for me. I don't know. So, but somebody needs to help me out when it comes to this. All right. Pull up the next one. God has a calling on your life. To be honest, Mitch, after that night, I thought you didn't believe in God and I was not going to watch Pan the Veranda anymore. Wow. Whoa. God bless child. I don't know exactly who that is, but that's a very, very, very bold statement to say you're not going to watch a program for what somebody believe in, for somebody believe. That's not nice. That's not nice. And I never said I didn't believe in God. Let's make it perfectly clear. I never said I didn't believe. I simply said to all most people living, to all people are operating, and they say they believe in God, it just rubbed me the wrong way. That's all I'm saying. I'm saying if you believe in God, if you're a God-fearing person and you love God the way you say you do, you should live your life a certain way. If you don't live your life a certain way, guys, per people like me who say are not lost, but trying to find their way through this whole thing and see how people live in a certain way doesn't help me because it's confusing. That's all I'm saying. So, you know, God bless child. You can't say, because of what I believe in or who I don't believe in or whatever the case is. You say you're not going to watch the program because of that. That's not nice. But at the end of the day, it's your that's your stance. Or however you want to go about it, that's fine. But the fact that you're still here in 2026 watching Pandaveranda with us, let me just say right now, I truly appreciate it. I truly, truly appreciate it. On behalf of myself and Noel, we truly appreciate your support. So keep watching Panda Veranda, and you're gonna learn a lot more about myself. Okay? So as I said, it's not that I don't believe, it's just that I don't believe other people believe. If that makes sense to you. I don't know if that makes sense to you, but I hope it makes sense to you. But let me just go back to what I was talking about. I don't even know where to start with this, to tell the honest truth. To all the people living in America, to all the people who are living in the United States of America, and your president is currently Donald J. Trump. I feel sorry for you. Honestly, I really do. I really, really feel terrible for the American people. Because honestly, the leader you have right now, as some people say, it's the devil himself. I've never in my lifetime ever seen I never thought I would ever see anything like this. Donald Trump has to go, people. This is ridiculous now. You see what this man is doing to Venezuela? Do you see what Donald Trump is doing to Venezuela? Now I think it's the prime minister is now out of power. The US is running Venezuela until they say they find a suitable leader. But we all know what this is. Obviously, we know Donald Trump is after the oil. Venezuela is known for it's the biggest oil reserve in the world, if I'm not mistaken. And he's after the oil. But honestly, the way he's going about it, this is ridiculous. This man has to go. This man has to go. Like, how do you impeach the president? We need to find out how this, because this can't happen. This guy, no. We can't let him do a full term. This is too much. And the funniest thing is, it's not Donald Trump who's basically making all these decisions. Because trust me, Donald Trump is not in control. There's people behind Donald Trump, over Donald Trump, who are basically telling Donald Trump what to do. Donald Trump is a puppet right now. Most people don't know that. You understand what I'm saying? Like, what this man is doing, honestly, I feel Americans used to walk around and say they have the best country in the world. Americans used to walk around and say they have the best country in the world. No other country can touch America. I mean, I guess in terms, I guess when it comes to opportunities, that's what they're talking about. But the best country in the world, my friend, listen, for all the Americans that's walking around and say you have the best country in the world, have you ever been to Canada? Have you ever been to Canada? Have you ever been to one of the nicest place or nicest country in the world. Have you ever been to Canada and see how people treat people, how we're so respectful? We're so respectful and polite to the fact that people actually make fun of us. Americans make fun of Canadians to how polite Canadians are. So please explain to me why Americans still walking around say they have the best country in the world. Have you seen your leader? Have you seen that orange puppet that's leading the country? You you had an argument when anybody else was president, but not this guy. So you can't come out and say you have the best country in the world, especially when this guy's running it. Nah. Mm-mm, mm-mm. Come to Canada. You see best country. Come to Canada. You see wonderful, wonderful and beautiful healthcare. You see how healthcare operate in a country. Come to Canada, you see it. For all the people who want to migrate and come over, oh, come right over. We have a lot of land. Oh, trust me, Canada is a very big place. We have a lot of land that can fit two Americas in it easily. So this notion that America is the nah, no, we stop that. That's done. That's done. Not anymore. Not anymore. Not anymore. Canada is a beautiful place. If listen, for you guys who've never been to Canada, listen, the only problem people talk about Canada is that it's cold. And the wintertime it gets very cold. Summertime, beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful place. Very clean place. Very, very clean. Yes, Nadine, tell them Canada is nice. Canada is a very wonderful place. Canada is clean. The people are respectful, except for some, you know, ethnic group, but we're not going to call those out. Yes, we have racism in Canada, but not like America. America is separate. Honestly, the way America is going right now, honestly, it's like black versus white. Black versus white, and then everything else who's in between that, like whether you're Mexican or whatever the case is, they're just trying to get rid of those people. They're just trying to deport all the Mexicans, or if you're El Salvadorians, all those other people. But honestly, Donald Trump is turning America into black versus white. Look at Nicki Minaj. Look at Nicki Minaj. I don't know if most people know what's going on with Nicki Minaj, but Nicki Minaj is now on the Trump side. Nicki Minaj is now a Trump individual. Nicki Minaj used hip hop culture, which is known as black culture. Nicki Minaj used that culture to fund her life, take care of her family, fund her lifestyle. She is good, millionaire, living life great, off hip hop. And what did Nicki Minaj do? Turn her back on the culture when she took everybody's money. She turned her back on the culture, went over to the Trump side. You didn't know that. If you didn't know that, now you know. Now you know. To all the people coming in, Happy New Year. Happy New Year to all the people. Nicki Minaj turned her back on hip hop, on black culture, and went to Donald Trump because Donald Trump promised her something. I don't know what he promised her, but he promised her something. What I know, one thing that he promised her for sure is that he's gonna put her in the position of Candace Owen. If you know who Candace Owen is, another black woman who would talk a whole bunch of trash and whatever cases about black people and black men, and the same woman who talk about George Floyd was not murdered, he died from asphyxia, all kind of bull crap. You can look up Candace Owen yourself. She is, quite distasteful. Let me just say that. So there's a lot of things going on right now in America. And to all the American people right now, if you're sick and tired of all the racism and all that stuff that's going on in America, because it's racism just running rampant, come to Canada. Come to Canada, and we can, we have so much land. We have so much. We would love some hard-working Americans to come right over. Nicki Minaj, you can see exactly what you do. As a matter of fact, I think Nicki Minaj switched style too because Trump probably like, threatened to deport her because Nicki Minaj is from Trinidad and Tobago, and I think one of Nicki Minaj's parents is East Indian and one is black. I don't remember which one is which. I don't remember if the dad. I think the dad is East Indian and the mom is black. I think, if I'm not mistaken. So Nicki Minaj is mixed with East Indian and black. I've never been to Trinidad and Tobago before, but from what I heard and from what I've researched, I was told that the East Indians run Trinidad and Tobago. The East Indians don't like the black people over there. It's always a conflict. But the black people keep it cool and go about their merry ways because they said they can't fight them, they can't do anything about it because they own everything. They own every single thing in Trinidad and Tobago. East Indians own everything over there. So you can't fight them because they own all the infrastructure. I think Noel been to Trinidad and Tobago. I'm not too sure, but I think my brother been to Trinidad and Tobago before, if I'm not too sure. So I'm probably gonna ask him about the experience over there when it comes to the East Indian and black people. But Nicki Minaj and the president or prime minister of I think it's prime minister, right? Yeah, prime minister of Trinidad and Tobago is a woman, and she is on board with Donald Trump basically raging war on Venezuela. She is on board with that. She is on board with that. And now they have Nicki Minaj, who's on board with the, listen, you guys don't understand what's going on. I'm not a political person, but sometimes you look at politics and one-on-one make two. Donald Trump, I've never cared about black Christians in his entire life. Now, all of a sudden, Donald Trump is raising a campaign to save black Christians in Ghana and save black Christians in Africa. Donald Trump never cared about black Christians. But you know why Donald Trump wants to save black Christians in Ghana and save black Christians in the African country, Niger? And it's called Niger, right? Niger, whatever the case. But you know what I'm talking about. Niger. You know what I'm talking about. Niger has, I think, the world's most uranium, if I'm not mistaken. You need uranium for everything, nuclear. You don't want to make any type of nuclear missile or nuclear anything. That's what you need. So why do you think Donald Trump wants to go there? Because he wants that. Why do you think Donald Trump wants to go to Venezuela? Because he wants the oil. That's it. This man doesn't care about anything or anyone. Donald Trump doesn't care about America, better in the country, nothing like that. His slogan is "Make America Great Again," and he made America racist again. Well, America has always been racist, but now it's just 10 times worse. White people just walking around calling people the N-word, whatever the case is, and it's just no repercussions, none, no consequences. That's it. Plain and simple. Yeah, see, Jerome, 5 years. Was in Trinidad for 5 years. There's a lot of stuff that you people, as I said, I'm not a political person, but there's just some things when you read, when you do your research, you just know. Plain and simple. As I said, come to Canada. Beautiful country, clean country, civilized country. It doesn't matter who or elite. So listen, let me tell you how a country is run in a decent way. Our former prime minister was Justin Trudeau, and most of you probably know who Justin Trudeau is. As some of the ladies call him the sweet boy. But yeah, he was the prime minister of Canada. They voted out Justin Trudeau because they said he was running the country in the ground or whatever the case is. Yada yada yada. He left, and then went and dated Katy Perry. So that's a win in my book. Now we have a new prime minister, Mark Carney. Most of us don't even know who Mark Carney is. Most of us, since Mark Carney got elected into office, I've never seen, heard anything, not even a press conference. Maybe I'm not watching the news enough. But we're still here on the healthcare. We're still here. the country is clean. We still hear the country's running the way it's supposed to run. Yes, if you're a Canadian, you live here. Yes, you want some things changed or whatever the case is. But we don't even. Some people don't even know who the damn prime minister is. But we're still living nice in Canada, not the U.S. Oh no, no, no. You listen. I don't know who the next president is gonna be for the U.S., but boy, it doesn't look good for you guys. Let me just say that right now. It doesn't look good. It doesn't look good for you guys. America is a nice place when it comes to opportunity. You want to make some money. You know, you want to go over there, make some money, and come back and provide for your family. That's what America is. But to live and to be safe, especially if you're black, oh no. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. But I'm gonna leave that right there because I don't like to get into politics too much because I'm not a political person. I'm not a political person. All right, all right, Miss Diana. So I guess so, Miss Diana here from Canada. So you know she know one two about Mr. Mark Carney. But hey, Mark Carney, I guess he's doing a good job. I guess so. I guess so. Yes, Miss Dad, racism is in Trinidad. Racism is in Trinidad. People, this is the point of the show where you type your opinion. Bring your opinion in. We put it up on the screen. Doesn't really matter what the topic is. We put it up on the screen. All right. What's opportunity if you can't live in a peace or might get scooped up by ice? Yes, 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 ice. And listen. Let me just let me. You see, I'm trying to, and sometimes I'm trying to be nice. I just said my New Year's resolution is to be is to be a better person, a nice person. But this statement I'm about to make, it's not so nice for the American people. Let me just say this right now. 90%, if not 85% of American people are lazy. Let me just say this right now, especially the ones from a different color. You know who I'm talking about. They're lazy. Now you have immigrants coming into the country, whether you come from Mexico or El Salvador, or whatever the case is, you come into the country and then you contribute to the country. Because whether you come in illegally or legally as an immigrant, you make the country better. You do the jobs that lazy Americans refuse to do. You understand what I'm saying? That's the type of people are coming into America. And that's the type of people Donald Trump wants to deport. So tell me now, when Donald Trump deport all these people, when he deport all the hardworking people who's making the country better, who's gonna do it? Who's gonna do it? You think Becky Sue is gonna do it? Becky Sue, who's a housewife looking after her 3-4 kids, living lavish, you think she's gonna do it? The regular American doesn't even mow their own lawn. Don't even mow their own lawn. Now the Mexicans come in, they mow the lawn. They have they go from mowing lawn, have a whole landscaping business. And those are the people Donald Trump wants to deport. It's tough, man. It's really tough. It's really tough. Most of you who are listening to this show right now are hardworking immigrants. Most of us come from Jamaica with an idea in mind, with a goal in mind, to achieve something, to do something, to work our asses off. Because trust me, the day we set foot on that plane, we never thought in a million years we were going to come here and say everything. We never thought that. Especially as Jamaicans, no matter what country, whether you go to Canada, whether you go to the US, we never set foot on the plane. I never thought that we're gonna come here and get an easy life. The moment we set foot on the plane, we know we're gonna work our asses off, either to make ourselves better or to make our family better. That's why we do it. That's why we do it. When we step into this country, most of the people who came into this country came in with grade 2, grade 5 education, grade 6 education. But nobody give a crap about education when you're a hard worker. Most of the women and men came into this country can't read properly, but for some reason still maneuver, still find a way how to make money, still find a way to work hard, keep themselves out of trouble until they can build something where they can bring more family members from Jamaica back into a wonderful life. Jamaicans are some of the hardest working people in this world. So when you see, when you're in Canada or you're in the US, you see Jamaicans with the same mentality, or they want to just wake up and just breathe air and just eat and just sleep and just go outside and party and this and that. Those Jamaicans are broken. Those are the younger generations. All the older people who are, listen, if you're, all the older people who are sitting at home right now and you're sitting down in your living room or you're in your bedroom or whatever the case is, that roof over your head, you know how hard you work for that. Every savings you have, you know how hard you work for that. Most of the people in Jamaica right now listening don't understand the lifestyle. When you're a Jamaican, you come to foreign, it's difficult. Especially if you come on a lower level education, it's difficult. People treating you a certain way because you can't read properly or whatever the case is, but you still find a way to make sure you provide a better life for yourself and your family. Come on now, man. Listen, man. Listen. Sometimes you have to just be silent. Because sometimes it's so tough. You don't even know what to say sometimes. Honestly. I don't like how the world is looking. I don't like how things are operating when it comes to the US. And I just really hope it doesn't trickle down into Canada. I really, really, really hope so. But I'm going to leave that there. But to close off the show, I want to say congratulations again to Cece and Noel on their new baby boy. I was told that Cece wanted a boy, Noel wanted a girl. Didn't work out that way. Cece got her boy, Noel. Honestly, I feel like I lie Noel. I telling him. I feel like you never want a girl. I feel like a boy you didn't want to, but you come boy you put on a front. A boy you didn't want to. Don't lie. So you get one more boy again, and congratulations, bro. Congratulations. I really hope. That's it. I think that's it for Cece. I think Cece said she done. She don't want no more. For me, I need to get that boy too. So I don't know how you come and get boy. No. So I'm gonna have to put in some work because I need that boy and I'm done. But congratulations again, guys. It's honestly. Now the work begins. No, well, you see exactly what it is, right? Now you see when your wife pregnant and you've been there right throughout. Never left her side. All the vomiting. You've been to the hospital. You've been to the hospital with her every time. Listen, let me just say this right now. I get to realize something real quick. You see, when you become a husband, or you say you become or you're just a man who truly have a wonderful woman in your life, you love that woman, and you care for that woman. You see, the moment that woman says she's pregnant, you have a decision to make. You can get up and leave and run like the coward you are, or you can stick it out right beside leave our side. I learned that. I learned that very quick. And when my wife told me she was pregnant, I was so happy, so happy. But then you realize a lot of things come with that. Sleepless nights. She have vomit. She can't keep nothing down. When my wife was throwing up, I was the one on my knees cleaning up vomit all over the place. Never once look at her anyway. I make sure she was fed. I make sure she was comfortable. I was there 100% of the time. When it was time to go to the hospital, when she was in, listen, I never thought in a million years I would be counting contractions. I was counting the time between contractions, my friend. That's what I'm telling you right now. I was counting the times between contractions. When I see the contractions start getting closer, it's time to go. Time to go. Went to the hospital. Listen, my wife did the thing. The epidural, whatever it's called. And honestly, standing there and watching those doctors. Listen, I've never in my life. Listen, I saw the needle long. The needle is about this long. I don't know if some of you ladies ever did the epidural stuff or you just did natural childbirth. But all the women who did natural childbirth, boy, I'm not telling a lie. Let me have to drink to that. When a brave body. All the women who did natural childbirth, you're brave. But I was at the hospital, and she was on the hospital bed, and there was like, the baby didn't ready for come out yet. Epidural. Thank you very much. That thing is listen. I watched my wife went from crying, tears, crying in pain, suffering, everything. And the moment that the doctor put that epidural in, I've never seen anything like this in my entire life. This woman went from crying tears to laughing and talking with me. I'm looking at the screen, and you can look at the screen. You can see the contraction. You can see every time a contraction come, and every time I'm looking at the screen and see a contraction, I'm looking at her. I'm saying, "Babe, you don't feel that?" She said, "No." Just laughing. I'm like, epidural is a serious drug. I don't know what's in it. I don't know what it is, but I have a feeling that's what serial killers use to kidnap their victim. Because this doesn't make no sense to me. You went from crying tears, feel like you're about to die. Epidural goes in, you're laughing. I've never seen anything like this in my entire life. We're there in the hospital. They give me a little chair for sleep on, a tiny chair. My back would have killed me. But I didn't complain because I now leave our side. The only thing we never do is stand down there with the baby I come out. We just never ready for that part yet. But I stand beside her and hold her hand when the baby come out. Even when the baby come out, she just normal. Just never seen anything like this in my life. I know as a parent, when you witness all these things and you witness your childbirth and all these things, I know your child just want to face themselves with you. My daughter is now 1 year old. She's 2 year old this year. The terrible twos did not kick in yet. And this little girl is very feisty. Very feisty. When I say feisty, very, very feisty. I'm a get it. And I try to figure out where she get it from. It's not me, because everybody knows I'm very nice. It's not my wife, because my wife is a very sweet, polite, calm individual. Me check all the family member them and them say, no, it's none of them. And then it hit me. She got it from my mother. My mother, who you guys know as Mama Tutu, she got her feistiness from her. Because my mother, very feisty. Very, very feisty. So, Noel, CC, congratulations. Noel, I'm telling you right now, the work, it just begin, my friend. You're not seeing nothing yet. We know you have a bunch of kids, but this one different. This one special. And you're going to do it for see and witness the work. So we are look forward to that. So congratulations again, team boy. Me have to get the boy too. You know. So big up on yourself. All right. So all the people them who have any listen, if you have anything you want to talk, because me and Noel discuss this, so we are going to reach out to people them and say, if you have anything you want to talk about, you want to discuss, you can go to a YouTube page. You will see the email in the description and stuff like that, and you can send us an email. Me can't tell you the email right now. Panda River. You mother it's right. My boy say Panda River to Ratin. Can you believe this? My boy say Panda River. Panda Veranda at gmail.com. Go to the email. You can send us an email if you want to talk about a certain topic. In the next show, we will talk about it. If you call your name, if you don't want us to, but we will talk about it. So go to the listen. I already have some email from some people who send in, but we need to talk about it tonight because we don't want to wait till Noel come on the show. And we talk about it together. So next show we're gonna respond to the emails that people they send out. And we're gonna respond to those. So make sure you tune into that for the next show. But all the people who listen, as you can see, Noel did not join the show, which means the current did not come back. So that is something again Jamaica need to fix, because honestly, if it happened here in Canada, as you clip a finger, it fixed. So Jamaica need to work on that. Maybe JPS shouldn't sell the business to other people, but hey, that's a different story for a different day. But to my friend who me talk about at the beginning of the show, me know y'all watch the show. You never comment. That's fine. Because I don't want you comment, because I don't want nobody know say you and where your business and why the case is. But me know y'all watch the show. Because me know say, you know, you text me and tell me say y'all watch the show. And again, more say my condolences to you from the on behalf of the people them on the veranda. Them say condolences, you know, people want us, you know, listen. Before we leave, just like up a live for my friend. Just like up the live. Click the like button, please. Just click the like button so we can show my friend some love. You know, him losing fiance, him a losing state of mind because of what happened. And you know, brother, you gotta get back on your foot. There's lots of wonderful women out there. So take your time, recover, heal, and everything will be just fine. Everything will be just fine. So to all the people that will tune in tonight on the veranda, again, I apologize. Noel could have joined us, but the light never come back. But next week, it definitely will be here for sure. But like up the live before we leave, you know, for my friend, because I know you're at a break right now. And make sure you tune in next week. Make sure, again, you send any questions, anything you want to talk about, anything. Because we versatile, we can talk about anything that's happening in Jamaica, the US, Canada, relationship-wise, it doesn't really matter. Send your email to pantheveranda@gmail.com. Sound good? All right. So to all the people, so you know, one thing we always do before we leave the show is shout out the people who always come in and sit down on the veranda with we. So I'm going to shout out the people like Nadine, always there. Nadine, always there on the veranda. And even though I have to run the show by myself, it no matter who I run the show, it no matter if I'm me and Noel, or me alone, or Noel alone, Nadine, I go always show up. Nadine, I go always show up. And Nadine, we can't thank you enough because you are a true supporter. Miss Jean, Miss Brown, aka Miss Dell, I have all kind of name for you. But one name I have for you with true to my heart is like you're a mother to me. You're a wonderful person. You're a wonderful soul. So thank you very much for tuning in. Thank you to Miss D, my wife, for tuning in. You know, she always there. You know, Noel, you're there in the comment section tonight because that's where you should stay because you're like gone, but you still support this thing same way. CC, big up yourself. Congratulations again on your baby boy. Me know so that boy that got cling on to you. And you know, me know yeah, Mr. Noel, I go raise him right. So congratulations again. Miss Arlene, big up yourself. Thanks for tuning in. Who me left? Me don't want to left out nobody, you know. Jasmine, big up yourself. You see me I say? Monica, big up yourself. You know, we are call out, we want to make sure so we get everybody who will show up tonight because You're very, very important to us. You know, very, very important to us. Who again? We miss nobody. I don't think we miss nobody. But there's a lot of people who show up but never comment on wifey cases. So I don't really know who on or not. But with that being said, I hope everybody enjoy the show and tune in again next Sunday. We're here live on the veranda. Noel is not here, so me have to clear out the veranda by myself. I have to go wash up all the plate them. So, ladies and gentlemen, have a wonderful night. And we talk. Enough blessings, enough love, enough love.